I got stuck because I liked my paintings too much. I had fun making all these studies on paper, but not much progress on the canvases, so I decided to do these mini versions of them so I can work on it and decide what to do next. I started with this one, which is the mini version of this canvas. I wasn't super happy with my color choice and the way it looked at the beginning. And then it got better as I added some layers and different colors. I eventually landed on this version, which felt quite satisfying and also surprised me. This is from this study here. I left myself some notes after yesterday's session, and it's always great to find them in the morning. Sometimes there are some good ideas, so I will see what these say and if to do it or not. I had 2 more minis with this base layer, so I decided to do other versions of the same palm tree. But the first one was much better because it was not planned. Here I'm trying too much to replicate it and it doesn't work so well. It's more tight and I preferred the looseness of the previous one. I decided to stay tone on tone for this one with a dark red outline using a Stabilo woody. For this last one, I used the green oil pastel for the outline and my blush pink mix for the background, so it's closer to the color palette of my series. And I like that the pink from the base layer is showing here, but it might not translate so well on the final canvas. We will see. I'll go with the same palm tree for these, which are minis of my second canvas board, and I have 3 of them, so I can try 3 more versions. So I've added some kind of backgrounds on these, the orange stripes here, but the marks are a little bit too neat and I prefer when they are messy, like here, where I added the brownies oil pastel and it works really well, I think. Yeah, the color is very solid and finally I like it more than this one which is transparent. So I have one more with this background. And I will do some kind of combinations between these two using the orange paint to highlight the orange which is already here in the back to bring it forward, and I will see what next. I'm not sure if I shouldn't go with the blue to tie it with the blue in the back, but I'm very tempted by this brown. Let's trust my instincts and I'm going in. Enjoying this video? Hit subscribe and stay tuned for more. Maybe brown would work as well, but this is fine. I think that was a good choice. And now I will add a bit of this orange in the back, not the yellow. Here I did it with the olive Inktense, a little bit smooshing it with my finger. Now we'll try. Yeah, I like it very much. I mean, it's nice with more colors than just the monochrome versions. Or they work nice together, actually. Yeah, I will try here. So if I don't like it, I can move it more easily. And I think I like it. Baby wipes works very well for cleaning oil pastel on fingers. Yeah, this works much better, these lines with the oil pastel than with this crayon, which was too neat. So I still have a few to make, and I'll go with this one, and I want to make an overall light painting. I like very much the color combination in this one, but I think I will want to simplify the drawing in the end. No idea if it's the good idea, but I will go with this. I have a feeling that I want to go with this one. So let's make first outline. It can be nice to have a little bit lighter brown. don't have a palette ready, so I will go with a piece of paper. This is very beige. Okay, let's not overthink it. So I think it will be a problem with this background. I could see quite quickly that I didn't have enough value contrast, but I like these colors, even though they are not too much my usual color, this kind of beige, brown, muted tones. So I added this lighter layer on the plant. Then I considered adding something in this part, but I finally decided to go with an extra layer of brown over the background and the pink marks, which I really loved, but it was a good idea to let it go, and in the end it looks quite okay, and I even added an extra touch later. Let's check some of them in chronological order. This one didn't work. I like the colors, but not like this. This one maybe. Not this one. This one is fun. And this one is a yes. I now have a few small versions I would like to bring onto the canvases, which might not be as easy as it sounds, because to upscale the marks and the energy which is in the paper studies onto the canvases, trying to duplicate it somehow, I don't know, we will see how it goes. What I like very much about these is that even though I use the same sketch with the same composition, the same tools, same type of marks, they look very different because of the color combinations, and it's giving them really some strong personality to each of them, like people would have a clothes style, fashion style. This is something I think very interesting, to treat the same image somehow, but make it look very different. And I would like to bring this to the rest of the canvases. And I think for this reason, I will focus just on a few of my sketches, which are my favorite, and duplicate them on the surfaces. I hope the rest of the paintings will flow from there, and we will find out in the next videos. So see you next time, bye bye!